Welcome to the video tutorial of the Common Core Early Language Screener. This app was designed by Smarty Ears, and my name is Barbara Fernandez. I'm a speech-language pathologist, and I want to show you around how the CCELS can help you screen children's common core concepts of early language skills. It's very easy to get started. We tap on New Screener. So whenever you have a child in front of you, you go ahead and enter a name. Then you're going to select a date of birth. You change the gender if it is a female, and you leave it as is if it's a male. And here you have 3 grade choices: pre-K, kinder, and first grade. As you change the grades, the questions also change on the Common Core Early Language Screener. I'm going to select kindergarten for us to take a look at that. And I can show you guys also what the first grade screener looks like. The app is designed just so it will be a mix of moments where you will be having a prompt, and you will be holding the iPad and prompting the student, as well as moments where you give the prompt and the student will be touching the screen of the iPad. For this specific one here, blending, you have the prompt, have the student identify the words. Here is the prompt. You always see the prompt in blue. I'm going to say some sounds, and I want you to tell me what those words sound. S, at. And you wait for the child to answer. Table. A, p. If the child gives the answer to all 3, you mark 3 if got 2 correct, or if you got 0 correct. So you are holding the iPad the whole time for this activity and marking the answer choices here. Here's another one where you will be holding the iPad. Hot. What is the first sound in the word hot? Here comes another one. What is the last sound in the word bake? The child got both correct. We'll move on. Now we have word recognition. Here we'll say, as you can take a look at the bottom, click next to display the text and present them to the child. You will count how many the student was able to name correctly. As you get proficient in administering this, if you do 2 or 3, you get really proficient and you know the kinds of questions that you're handing the iPad versus the ones that you're holding the iPad. I'm going to give you the iPad. Can you tell me what these words say? And you're going to tap next. And you want the child to read the 4 words. Then you tap next. Tell me how many the child was able to answer correctly. 4. Now we go to capitalization and punctuation. We're going to display the text. And you saw the question was, show me the capital word. Show me the capital letter. You show the student. Here is the second task. Can you name one of these symbols? You show the student. Now the third task, can you tell me which word should have a capital letter? And here is the fourth one. Where does the punctuation mark go? He got 3 out of 4. Another one for rhyming. Then we go to antonyms. Here's one that you're going to hand the student the question. Can you pick the opposite of each word? The first one, you have clean. This student is going to tap on dirty. Here you have little, big, new and old, cold, and hot. Then you're marking how many the child was able to complete. He can either tell you or tap on the screen. Now he got 3 out of 4. Now we go to categories. You're holding the iPad and saying, shirt, shorts, shoes. These are all what? And you go through the tasks. Then you have expressive speech and language. I'm going to show you a picture and I want you to describe it for me. Tell me what you see. So the child can look at this image and describe what they see. And you give 10 points if you're describing the picture using appropriate language and articulation. 5 points for describing the picture using insufficient language with reduced intelligibility, and 0 points for unintelligible speech or if the student does not participate. So we'll give the student a 10 there. Now, answering questions about a short story. You get to read the story, then you have a couple questions. Alphabet labeling. The student will label these alphabets. You can keep tab on how many he's saying correct. 1 glove to, you mark here if he got it or if he missed. 1 dog to, 1 box to, and then you mark. Now we go to prepositions. You want the student to tell you where the ball is in each place. Then you have describing familiar events or place. What does your bedroom look like? Can you describe your mom for me? What does she look like? How do you celebrate your birthday? Let's match pictures to these short vowel sounds.
Pig,
Cat, frog, bus.
Let's match a picture to their long vowel sounds.
sheep, fruit, bike,
Snake.
And you can see if I pick correct or incorrect, you got a check mark or you got an X. We've completed the kindergarten screener. As you can see here, we have the student Jamie Lannister. We can click Generate Report. And you have the report with all the different areas that you worked on. And finally, based on these results of the screen, the student was able to demonstrate the mastery of the following common core skills. And it shows the skills that he was able to demonstrate, the ones that was emerging, mastered, and not achieved. You can share this via email, print, and open a variety of third-party apps. I'm just going to now demonstrate to you guys an example of a screener that is a first grade level screener, so you guys can take a look. What sound do these letters make? Sentence completion. Can you select the word that complete the sentence? Verb tense forms. Sarah paints the house. You tell me how to make the future and the past tense of this verb. So the future tense is Sarah will paint the house versus Sarah painted the house. If you're not ready to complete the test, you can save progress and continue later. We can always go back to past screen and then you can complete screener, and it takes you right back to where you left. I'm going to show you a few of the other activities that you can also skip. Reading irregularly spelled words, reading a passage, reading fluency, reading words, and so on and so forth. So that was it for the Common Core Early Language Screener that is available on the App Store and was designed by Smarty Ears.